Hey traders, Akil here, and welcome back to another episode of the Trading Coach Podcast. Thank you for all of the support, and thank you for enjoying the journey. This is the first year that we've been doing the Trading Coach Podcast, and I'll be honest with you, the feedback and the response has been greater than I ever expected. It's really similar to when I first started teaching without even knowing I was teaching, right? I first got into, I guess, technically educating or mentoring others with a personal blog of mine where I was just sharing my struggles as a trader. And I don't know how people got a hold of it, but people started reading my journey, my struggles, and really started latching on. And the response got greater and greater and greater. And it picked up more and more steam to the point where I eventually became a trading coach. And now I hope I can help traders on a much larger scale. And I think we've done that. I've worked with hundreds of thousands of traders over 100 countries, and it's pretty cool to have that type of impact. And I wanted to use the Trading Coach Podcast as a way to reach even more. And that's exactly what we're doing, right? One of the big criticisms I get, and I understand that as a public figure, you're going to get criticized about everything. There's no way you can make everyone happy, and there's no way that I even intend to do that. But one of the big criticisms that I get as a teacher who sells a service to help people achieve their dreams is that I don't give away anything for free. Now, if you know me, I give away a massive amount of information for free. I have a YouTube channel that has over 500 videos on it, and it's all free information. And I do that because I know that everybody is not in the position to afford my services. And I charge for services because I put a lot of effort and a lot of time into working with our traders. It's not one of those things where I just, sell you a course and never speak to you. No, we're working and interacting and dealing with these traders day in and day out for multiple hours every day. So, my time is worth a pretty penny, if I do say so myself. But for people that aren't in the position to afford it, but still want to work on their trading, this is where the free YouTube videos come in handy. This is where hopefully the Trading Coach Podcast can help and really get you on the right track while you're at the beginning parts of that journey. That way you don't have to kind of go backwards once you get started, because it's very hard to save up a large sum of money to get started in trading only to blow it and have to save it up again. That's a tough deal for many. So while you're out there saving, guys, saving for that starter account, hopefully these words of wisdom can help you get on the right track so you don't have to take that step backwards. Anywho, no idea where that introduction came from. Just feeling it today, right? Just came out from the backyard playing some baseball with the kiddo, doing a great job of hitting the ball. Hit me right in the face with one, which was nice, right down the middle. It's a good way to hit it. But wanted to share with you an episode or a recording from my live trading room of a conversation we had on automated trading. There was a question from a trader that said, "Hey, Akil, what's your opinion on automated trading?" And if you guys know me, you know I'm not a fan of automated trading, but that's just a personal decision. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just not for me. But what we talk about in this episode is the big problem that many traders ignore that has to do with using a fully automated trading strategy. So listen closely. Make sure you don't miss it, especially if you're someone that is considering taking that route. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have my mic on mute. Okay, sorry. So the question was, seeing more and more traders raise as quant traders. What's your take on completely automated trading? And my answer is, I have nothing against it, but it's just personally not for me. I am not an automated system person. I only trust myself. I don't trust the system. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, just not my personality. And here's the thing that traders have to understand. A lot of newer traders are under the impression that you create a system and the system works great forever. And that's not the case, because market conditions change. And if you're just setting and forgetting your system, if you're not constantly updating your system and tracking market performance and tracking the change in market behavior, your system will eventually fail. And what I've seen traders do in the past is continue to trade a failing system just because they don't check on it. They set it and forget it. They let it run on the background. It's a trend. Most automated systems are trend following momentum systems, and they're trading that while the market has been in consolidation. So you see like the euro dollar, right? You look on the euro dollar for the daily chart, right? We were in consolidation for 2 years on the daily chart. You have a trader that is trading an automated system. And again, let's pretend it's a momentum system. Where's my data? I don't have enough data here. Let me load up some data. Well, let me just do this. I'll load up a trading view chart real quick for you guys and show you. But you're gonna get destroyed if you're not constantly updating it. And I think that's what most newer traders don't believe. They think it's so simple where I'll just set this system up. I won't manage it. It's just going to print money for me because historically the stats did good. And now you're bleeding money and you're looking for someone to blame. So again, we look at the euro dollar here. And let's look for the 2 years of consolidation, right? So right here, 2015 to 2017 consolidation, right? Any type of momentum strategy is going to get destroyed here in the chop. That's what happens. They get destroyed in the chop. They take advantage of these times. If you're not consistently managing it, you're going to get destroyed. But my bigger thing is this. My bigger thing is I value, and this takes nothing against programmers, right? Because good programmers are consistently updating. So if I was a programmer, right? If I was a programmer and I was able to consistently look at the charts and update my system based on what was going on, that's a completely different story. But I am not a programmer. I don't know how to do it, right? So I value the skill because anything in this world can happen, but you can't take away my skill of reading a price chart. That can never be taken away unless my memory is wiped, and I can always relearn it. You can't take away my skill. If I were to rely, right, if I were to invest in Mike's system, great system, works well, I'm invested. Let's say one day Mike is done with it. He's like, look, in order for my system to be successful, I have to go in each month. I have to re-optimize the parameters and do this and do that. Mike's like, I'm getting old. I'm getting tired. I want to travel the world. I don't feel like doing it anymore. So I'm shutting the system down, guys. Where does that leave me? I'm someone that invested with Mike 10 years ago. His system is amazing. It's made me lots of money. I've quit my job. I'm a full-time trader relying on my profits from the market, right, to sustain my lifestyle. Now Mike's done. Where does that leave me? SOL. You can Google that if you don't know what it means. So I value the skill. I value my ability to come in and use a skill that I have worked on to extract profit from the market. Now again, if I am Mike, if I am Jim, and I am skilled at doing this, then it's not a problem. Because Mike and Jim have the ability, and whoever else out there is programming, you guys have the ability to look at the price chart, right? Understand why what tweaks need to be made for your system and fix it, right? You have that skill. So it's the same thing for you. Just for me personally, I just don't have that skill. So I can't do it. I have to rely on you guys doing it for me. And I never, when it comes to my life and my family, I never want to rely on anyone else. That's why I'm trading in the first place, guys. I don't want to rely on an employer. I'll live and die by myself. If I fail, I am happy failing if it's 100% on me. If I gave my all and I failed, if it's 100% on me, I take that bullet. I want to rely on me for all my failures and all my success. I want all the credit. I want all the blame. I want the game-winning shot. 2 seconds left. Give me the ball. If I make it, give me the glory, I earned it. If I miss it, give me all the criticism, I'll take it. So that's my opinion on it, guys. I think the problem is there's a lot of rookie traders doing it that aren't skilled at programming, that are just relying on other people to do it for them. And that leaves you, in my opinion, that leaves you in an interesting situation. Now, if you're doing it and as a way of diversifying your portfolio, meaning I'm skilled at trading, and I'm running this automated system in the background on another portfolio, then that's a different story. That's a different story. All right, let's finish up with Aussie dollar so we can take our break. We're 15 minutes overdue already. Hey, did you guys miss me? Before I let you go, I just want to say a big thank you, a massive thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the support that you guys have given. Each and every week, we are seeing the numbers go up and up and up for the amount of people listening to the show, and that is 100% because of you guys. You guys have been doing an excellent job of supporting. You guys have been doing an excellent job of sharing the podcast. So here's what I want you to do. Do not let off the gas pedal. If you are someone that is constantly and consistently sharing the show, keep it up. If you are someone that listens to the show, you like it, but maybe you haven't taken the extra second or so to share it on social media or tell a friend about it, just take an extra second to do it. Trust me, we are changing lives out there. I wish I could share with you each and every message I get from traders that have somehow stumbled across this podcast because a friend of a friend of a friend retweeted it and they decided to click that button and check it out. And now their trading is going in the exact opposite direction. That happens on a regular basis, I promise you, and you just never know what type of impact you have just by taking the time to click one button. And for you guys that are new, the message that we're trying to spread here is we're trying to change what the reality looks like, the reality of trading looks like to the internet world, right? Real traders, professional traders, consistently profitable, successful traders know what it takes to become that. However, there's still this aura of get rich quick, Lamborghini, gold chain, all this stuff that could be achieved from trading. And don't get me wrong, this can be achieved, but the idea is really pushed out there like it's easy. Like you pick it up and boom, you get this stuff right away. Where in reality, it takes hard work. It takes a massive amount of hard work. It takes a massive amount of time and a massive amount of effort and discipline to achieve those things if that's what you want. And we just want to give the right message. That way we can help traders from really getting discouraged when they don't see those instant results that others may kind of put out there. So spread the word, spread the message. We're going to keep saving traders one podcast at a time. And I just, once again, appreciate the support, guys.